Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is the best day of the week. And right now we are experiencing a new moon in Libra. We've got major solar stuff going on. We've got meteor showers. We've got planetary, all kinds of what's it's and who's it's going on. Taking it down to our level. There's names for all this stuff, but names really don't matter when it comes down to it. It's the energy that matters. So if you've been feeling triggered, crabby, on edge, feeling anxious, needing to eat certain things, like with the munchies, but like you're not sure why, it's all those energies out there and they're getting more and more intense. A few years ago, I said we'd be stepping up and up and up and up and up because we can't go from 0 to 60. We wouldn't be able to take it. So the universe is stepping us up. And people keep asking me, well, when is this going to stop? Guys, it's not going to stop. It's going to come to a full crescendo. You know, like in an orchestra, da-da-da-da. It's going to do that. And as we are stepping up and up and up, we're getting upgrades. You might not even be aware that you're getting upgrades. It might feel like you're sick. It's actually an upgrade. It's your body getting rid of all that doesn't serve its highest and greatest good. I was just at a friend's house and she and her son all stuffed up, a fever, things like that. And I'm like, that's your body heating up to get rid of something that you don't need. Okay? So when we're sick, instead of putting Band-Aids on it, numbing ourselves, let your body do its thing. Let it burn off the toxins, the parasites, whatever it is. Let your body do its thing. Your body knows what it needs to do. So stop feeding it medications that literally just mask everything or put Band-Aids on it. That's not what your body needs. Your body needs to go through its process, burn things off. Heat is amazing for helping us heal. Far infrared, mats or pads, or there's those you can put around your middle, like a waistband kind of thing. They're amazing. I use my far infrared stuff a lot, and especially in the winter, especially after I've been to somebody's home and they have something going on, like even right now. I literally came from her place and I made myself some hot water, honey, apple cider vinegar with cloves, ginger, and cinnamon in it. Hey, if it's good enough for the plague, it's good enough for what's going on right now. Like I said, your body knows what it needs. Let it do its thing. All right, if you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. I kind of talk about what's going on in the universe, and then we do our readings. Today we have 3 oracle decks. So stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. Each is an oracle deck. And then we have a bonus card at the end, okay, for this new moon. So your mission is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, and then choose a stack intuitively. I highly recommend you use your intuition. Please, please, please start developing those I get broadband, that connection to God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit, Great I Am, to your spirit guides from the light, to your higher self, to your angels from the light, whoever resonates with you. Work on those connections, because that is the most important thing that we need to be doing right now. The most important. Not gathering food, not gathering gold, silver, and lead. It's working on our intuition, okay? And maybe having some raw organic apple cider vinegar. Oh, that's some good stuff. If you make it just right by putting in those spices, it's like a hug in a cup. All right, so should we get started? If you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Shamanic Medicine Oracle deck. If you chose stack number 2, you are going to get a reading from the Chakra reading card deck. And if you chose stack number 3, you're going to get a reading from the Dragon Wisdom Oracle. And then our bonus card at the end comes from the Spirit of the Wheel. Spirit of the Wheel. All right. Let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, Shamanic Medicine. So I always ask my guides to pick the decks. In the last couple weeks, they haven't picked any crystals. So actually what we have today, each stack does not have a crystal, but we do have the fabulous. This is deer antler. It's from Minnesota. It's got rutilated quartz throughout the antler. Then it has a golden healer on the end, and pheasant feathers. And these are also from Minnesota. I try to source locally as much as possible. So, yay. So, he's going to be joining us today. Or she. He. Okay. I love the rutilated quartz. I used to not be able to even be around it. Like, it felt like shards of broken glass to me. And now that I've worked on all my issues, I can't get enough of it. And I love all those little filaments on the inside. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. All right, what do our stack number 1 people need to know today? Can you give us the message of the day? These cards are so stiff. Thank you for giving us a message today. What do we need to know? Ooh, stone people. Knowing. Look at the faces in those stones. Have you ever seen faces in the stones? Like all the big ones out there? It's pretty cool. Stone people. They're in alphabetical order, and there's a lot of S's. Okay. All right, let's see. A knowing will be revealed to you. Stone people are the record keepers of the planet and hold the knowledge you now require. Connecting with these teachers stirs ancient buried memories of honoring nature and shamanic ways. You know deep within that this is the truth of who you are. You have spent many nights staring at the stars, feeling the magic of a wooded grove, and hearing the whispers of the ancestors in the breeze. Great mystery surrounds stone circles. The stones hold the secrets of all they have witnessed. There are many aspects of history that are still to be discovered. Stone people bring you back to your very roots. Slow your mind to connect with this energy, and the right stone will be put in your path. It might be a tiny pebble, a rock, or a large boulder. Hold the stone so that your past is revealed and unanswered questions can come to light. Breathe in the knowledge that stone people wish to impart, but be ready for that aha moment. Ooh. This also could mean be clear about your intentions. Investigate thoroughly before proceeding. Some information you require will be presented unexpectedly. You know more than you realize. Be open to esoteric information. Then it says, Stone People speaks. Silently, we've watched the past. memories saved within to last. Greet our faces in the rock, ancient knowledge to unlock. Ooh. So, stones do talk to me. They have, okay, not all, some are NPCs, they're non-playing characters. They're just stones, but there's a lot of them that have a spirit in them, just like dogs, cats, horses, etc. have a spirit in them. Not all of them. Just like humans have spirits in them. Not all of them. There's a lot of non-playing characters, and they really don't have a spirit inside them. They don't have a soul. But you need to know that it's not just the humans that have a spirit or soul in them, that it can also be the stones. So this is saying, pay attention, because the stones have messages for us, just like the trees and the plants have messages for us. So pay attention, be open, okay? This is huge, be open. If you're like, oh, no, that's not for me. Well, that message was for you, but you're like, I don't want it. So be open, because the stones, the ancient stones, have a message for you. And yeah, they're all ancient. They are all ancient. Are there any new stones? Only if they're man-made. Just saying. Mama Earth provides. Super cool. That was stack number 1. Awesome. Oh, that's good. By the way, this is the heart chakra bowl. So good for the heart. I wish you could hear this in person. I listen to my videos after I do them, and it's not the same. I have a singing bowl in my bedroom. When I get up in the morning, I give it a little hit. And when I go to bed at night, I give it a little hit. So the room, there's not a lot in my bedroom. There's literally like a small table next to my bed, my alarm clock is on a stool. I mean, there's nothing in there. So it's really cool, because when I do this, the whole room just goes wah, 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 wah. It's amazing. You take out all the furniture and everything sounds different, because the furniture's not absorbing the sounds. All right, if you chose stack number 2, you are going to get a reading from the chakra reading card deck. To all my spirit guides and guardians who live in the light and truth, what do we need to know today? Really? Already? Woo! Okay. So 2 cards popped out. Two cards popped out. Interesting. Card number 4 and card number 16. My birthday is 4/16, so yay. I'm gonna bring that up. Like, do you get your birth date or your birth time a lot? I do. I get my birth date, like 4/16. I get that a lot with numbers. And I also get the time of my birth a lot. And to me, that's like my higher self going, just so you know, I'm with you. I got you. You were asking something. I got you. So if you see your birth date, if you see your birth time, even your birth year, somebody up there is going, I got you. So we're going to start with card number 4. This is the grounding card. This is obviously root chakra. Actually, no, it's earth star and root chakra. So Earth Star is the chakra that's below our feet, and the root chakra is at the base of our spine. So you've attracted this card into your world today as a sign that it's time to get grounded. Really, with all that's going on in the world right now, we need to be grounded because everybody's getting triggered. Well, if you're triggered, you're not grounded. So you may have been feeling a little scattered with your thoughts and feelings and finding it difficult to focus and concentrate. Who's with me on that? Words are hard. Oh my gosh. Having a conversation with somebody, and I'm not talking about the non-playing characters, the NPCs. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about us empathic people. Words are hard. People's names are hard. There's things that are more difficult because we're in that in between, between like 3D and 4D or 3D and 5D. We have 1 foot in each. So when I want to say some simple word, it's like, oh God, it's not in my vocabulary. I know this word. Well, it's not in my vocabulary because my 5D self doesn't need that word. But I'm still in 3D and my 3D self needs that word. So maybe you're feeling stressed and busy due to the many demands on you and you're finding it difficult to create and manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life. But know that you are not alone. You're not. I talk to a lot of people, and most of the people that I talk to are saying the same thing. We're having a hard time concentrating. We're having a hard time remembering. Like I said, it's because we are in that in-between state. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind and craziness that surrounds you. Now, that could be all that stuff that's going on out there. Okay? Stop watching the news. Stop listening to the news on the radio or wherever. That is all a distraction. You are supposed to be focusing on your connection to God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit, Great I Am, your higher self, and your spirit guides. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Not worrying about the bullshit that's going on out there. How do you even know that stuff's true or real? You don't. You assume that because it's on the news that it's correct. You don't think the news is a bunch of liars? It all comes down to this and control. So stop watching it. The most powerful way for you to get centered and grounded is to reconnect with Mother Earth. You are encouraged to take some time in nature, connecting and receiving the abundance of energy and magic she has to share, even if all you do is go outside and just stand outside. If you can't go for a walk, fine. Just go stand on some ground. That does not mean tar or concrete. It means Mama Earth. It means dirt. It means sand. It's getting cold right now, but one of the things that we're doing, a lot of us anyway, is we're preparing our gardens for winter. We're cutting things back or we're pulling things or whatever. I harvested some milkweed root yesterday and some pods. I was throwing those seeds all over. I'm like, next year, you guys are all going to grow. Let's have a forest of milkweed. I want to turn my lawn into a milkweed forest. This past summer, we had lots of milkweed here and sedum and other things for the butterflies and the bees and all that. We had so many bees and so many butterflies of different kinds and dragonflies. And it was beautiful and amazing. And I would sit out in my driveway and just watch them all flutter around, landing on the milkweed. Oh, it was so cool. Mama Nature, Mother Earth. When you are grounded, you feel a deep connection, not just to the earth, but to yourself and to things around you. When I go for a walk with Angus and we go on our path and we go through the woods, I talk to the trees. I say, good morning. I say, oh, look at how beautiful you are in your autumn coats. Or look at how green you are, except the pine trees. By the time I get back, I feel great. And I feel like I spread love everywhere I went. It's going to be a good day. Yeah, because we're connected. We're grounded to Mama Earth. So the affirmation for this card is, my energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth. Your next card is card number 16. And look at those salmon going upstream. I'm sorry, but that just made me hungry. Love you, salmon. This card is a reminder of the power and importance of determination. Those fish are going upstream. They're jumping up the rapids. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. I've said this before. Sit down and make a list of all the things that you want to do. Don't give in to the, well, I can't do that one because. Just make a list of all the things you want to do. I want to go in a hot air balloon. I'm not going to do it now. It's almost winter. But it's on my list. So maybe next summer. I don't know. Maybe the summer after that. I don't know. But it's on my list. And this is not a bucket list. It's just your I want to do these things list. Okay? If you want to call it a bucket list, call it a bucket list. Because it could be something as simple as I want to turn my yard into a milkweed forest. That's simple. So you may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts, and the negative thoughts may be overshadowing your dreams. It's natural to have doubts, but pulling this card is a sign that it's time to get focused and determined. We're in this change of seasons. We're going from warm to cold. It's a really good time to do this. Also, we have the new moon. And for the new moon, it's a great time to make that list of the things that I want to do in the next 4 weeks. The new moon is about new beginnings. It's about starting over. It's about starting, period. Projects, or maybe new hobbies, or I want to clean my house. I mean, who wants to do that? I don't want to do that, but it would feel better if it was cleaner. Maybe, I don't know. So when you feel like all the odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have the determination inside you to succeed. Now, I talked to several healers on Monday, and they all said exactly the same thing. This last weekend, they wanted to give up. They just wanted to be done. Every single one, not talking to each other, they don't know each other, said exactly the same thing. I just want to give up. I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm done. I don't want to play this game anymore. Well, what I told one of them is, you're wrong. You can't give up now. You've gotten this far. Find that determination inside you and just do one little thing. And if that one little thing is to sit in bed with your puppy or your kitty or your child or your grandchild and just snuggle, that's doing something, because that's good for the heart. It's good for the soul. So whatever you got to do, if you're going to sit and wallow in self-pity, no, get out of that. Go snuggle. Do something that's good for your heart. I went down to the river on Sunday. I had to do a ritual. And in my ritual, I just cried and cried and cried. And I was releasing so much to the water. The water was flowing by me. And the light was dancing. The sunlight was dancing on the water. And it was quite beautiful. The water was really cold. I know, because I was standing in it. I took my shoes and socks off and rolled my pant legs up, and I just stood in the river. I was kind of scared, though, because it went like down really fast, and I didn't want to die. Because there weren't a lot of people around, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's just that crazy lady. Let her float down the river. But releasing really helps, and you need to do whatever you have to find that determination deep down inside of you. And no, you're not supposed to give up. now is not the time. We've worked so hard to get to this point in time in this humanity's timeline. Okay? We wanted front row seats. Well, here we are. Just hang on one more day. And that's all we got to do. We're living in the present moment. Don't worry about the past and don't worry about the future. We're not in either one of those. We're living in this moment right now. So right now, find the determination to keep moving. Don't worry about tomorrow and don't worry about November and December and 2026 and the next 5 years. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry. Just be in the now. Okay? So determination. Think about these fish. Are they thinking about tomorrow? No. They're in the now. They're like, I have to get up these rapids. That's my now. And I'm determined to do that. I'm looking at those fish and going, some butter and some lemon and some garlic and some rosemary. Sorry, fish. And this is our affirmation. Be rooted in the now. So, live in the now. Be determined. That was stack number 2. You know, I look up at my timer and it's like, how could I be talking that long? It just seems like 4 minutes. It's kind of funny. All right. Stack number 3, you get a card from the Dragon Wisdom Oracle deck. Oh, let's do all cards. What do you got, dragons? I have a dragon skeleton up on the roof. I have a whole bunch of skeletons. I have alien skeletons, a dragon skeleton, a unicorn skeleton, human skeletons, cat and dog skeletons out there right now. And I have to go up on the roof because my dragon skeleton, it was super windy yesterday and he's not standing at the guard anymore. He's kind of all twisted and mangled. So I got to go up on the roof after this and get him straightened out. Don't let me forget. That one? Okay. Revelation. Revelation. Looks like he's right out of Lord of the Rings. Revelation. There was once a time when the veils were thin and the wise men and women among our ancestors could pass through them. These people were able to visit the elf folk to fetch holy swords or to ask the elf priests for advice. The elves have the gift of second sight. They can see the future. Drawing this card is a great honor. Our present time is in flux. The veils are becoming more translucent again. Oh yeah, they are. Go on a journey to the elves. Make the journey just once and consider what you can do in return to thank them. Know this, any good deed you do in this world is seen in the elf world and is greatly respected. You might give money to someone in need or donate something to a good cause or help someone. The elf Landa that you see on this card is a dragon rider among the elven people and a close friend of the dragon queen, Alba. In addition, he supports us humans on our way to a new free world, as many elves do from their dimension. Now prepare yourself well for your journey. Consider when you might want to go and what you will wear. Perform a ritual washing in the shower. Let your thoughts and cares flow away with the water. Now light candles and play soft music. Sit down. They say take this card. You're going to have to just visualize this card. Visualize this card, a small bowl of, it says spring water. If you can get moon water, that's even better. Add a small handful of fresh or dried herbs. Breathe in and out calmly as you visualize this card. Say Nematon, which means sacred space. Nematon. 3 times to bless the place where you're sitting and lend it special power. Now hold your hand over the small bowl of water. Let light from your hand flow into the water as you say, the energy of the Dragon Queen Alba is in this water. Lay one hand on your heart, stir the water with the other, and keep visualizing this card. Now call for Londa, the elf. Tell him you are ready for your revelation. Keep one hand on your heart and the other in the water. Search the feelings deep in your heart where you will hear the answer. You may simply know it. Repeat at intervals using your inner voice. I am who I am and who I always was. Feel the presence of the elves. Follow Londa to the elf world and hear his words. Spend some time in the peaceful energy of the elves until your music comes to an end, and then return with this peace in your heart. Now, when they say music, they mean this guidance. It is a good idea to write down your experience so that you can read them over the next few days to ensure that the revelation is taken deep into your heart. Oh, so you get homework on stack number 3. Thank you, Londa. Look at those eyes. Oh, thank you. Londa the Dragon Rider. That was stack number 3. But we're not done yet. We have a bonus card. We have a bonus card for the new moon. That is just glorious. So the bonus card you get is from the Spirit of the Wheel deck. And it is for this specific new moon, which is in this deck called the Ducks Fly Moon. Although I think it should be called the Geese Fly Moon. This is card number 25, which reduces to a 7, meaning we're on the right path. And what this says is the Ducks Fly Moon brings about the changes that are necessary to achieve inner balance. Because of this moon's extreme polarity of opposites, people born under this sign feel either great confusion or complete balance in their lives. You know, it's a Libra moon too. There seems to be no in between. The message in this card is one of bringing the self back into a state of balance. Let go of all judgments or ego attachments and become a bridge between the earth and sky, or the earth and heaven. Feel the nurturing, grounding energies of the Earth Mother while remaining connected to the divine flow that feeds your spiritual essence. When you reach this state, the magic of Raven is revealed to you through miracles, synchronicity, inner peace, and joy. You know with complete certainty that you are on your destined path. Once you have achieved inner balance, you are often called upon to teach others and to help bring balance into the world around you. This card is a reminder that you can make a difference, but you must begin by bringing yourself back into balance. And they're talking about Raven, and here they're talking about ducks. They need to be balanced. They have their wings out. They need to be balanced, because if one wing isn't, like, let's say it's wounded or feathers are broken off or whatever, they're going to have a hard time maintaining that horizon, right? So the prayer that goes with this card says, Great Spirit, help me to bring my body, mind, and spirit into a state of balance. Let my heart be an open bridge to others by staying connected to the energies of the Earth Mother as well as to the divine. How beautiful is that? Thank you, Great Spirit. That was our bonus card. I love you guys. I am sending everybody blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you're worthy. So get in receive mode. Don't allow anybody to trigger you. Be calm, be grounded, and be centered. Mwah. Namaste. Have a blessed rest of your day.